Hey, it's Miguel from Singing Tree Flutes. I am here making another video to talk about a new product we're carrying on our website. We are now taking pre-orders for the Armenian Duduk. The first ones that we have are made by a company called Vomelo. They are one of the largest, and they're proud to say that they're the first quote-unquote Duduk manufacturing company really that ever existed, because before that it was just personal makers that made a few a year and made these traditional Duduks. But now he has a company called Vomelo that Vargas, and it's a multi-generational business now, makes these Duduks. And so when you order your Duduk, it's going to come in a hard case like this, and these are apricot wood. That's the traditional wood you use, a nice dense beautiful hardwood apricot wood, and it's going to come with two different reeds. There's going to be a softer reed and a medium reed, and it's nice to have two because you can swap them out. These things last a really long time. I'll let you know that in the future we will have many different keys and accessories and learning materials and extra reeds that you can buy, all of those things. And we're selling this here in several different keys with the case, two reeds, and the flute body for $3.99. And we are going to be the only, or at least the first, let's say that, the first company that sells Duduks here in the US. And so I'm super excited about that. That's coming at perfect timing because as we know, it's complicated to ship internationally these days with different tariffs and taxes and customs fees, etc. So these prices that I'm selling at $3.99 is comparable to others. As far as I know, the closest Duduk shop, online shop, is the Duduk House, which is in Canada. I don't even know which part of Canada, but that's pretty close to us here, and our prices are comparable to them, meaning even though you'd have to pay more in shipping, etc. So their main Duduk will come as a Duduk like this with one reed and a soft case for $3.29, and the hard case value is at $50, and the reeds value at $50 each. So there you go. So that means that what that means is that technically I will probably have my retail price $4.29, but for now we're going to sell that at $3.99 for our pre-orders and all of that, just so we can get people excited and into this. And I want to say I'm super excited about this instrument here. I would say this is the first instrument in a long while that I feel challenged to be able to learn, but not an overwhelming challenge. You know, it's, how do you say that? I've been playing flute for 30 years, Native American flute, mostly recorder style flutes, you know, where you just blow in and make the sound. And I've developed enough skills with that instrument to where now to shift to these other woodwind instruments and things like that, it's like perfect timing for me, because I have like a lot of fingering skills. I have like different breathing techniques and embouchure, you know, let's say breath inflections that I do so I can really emote with an instrument. But this here is quite challenging in several ways to get the right embouchure so that you can make a sound with this double reed here, and to also play on pitch, and also to half hole so that you can get you know, more minor scales and Middle Eastern sounds out of this instrument. So it's really exciting for me to be able to challenge myself with a new instrument. And it's small, it's manageable, you can take it anywhere. And so we are going to offer several keys on our website. We're starting with B, B flat, A, G, F. G and F are going to be the lower scales. Highly recommended by the Duduk makers themselves to start with the key of A. That is the traditional key. So most traditional Armenian songs are in the key of A. Also, most of the music that you hear is going to be in the key of A. Most learning material, there's so many books and instruction material out there, is going to be made for the key of A. So I highly recommend starting in the key of A. I'm starting in the key of A. I've been playing 2 weeks now and I'm already getting quite far, but I wanted to let you guys know that that's what's happening. This is one of the new instruments that we're carrying. We're super excited about it, and you know, it'll be a whole nother part of our flute website, and we'll offer the Duduks themselves additional reeds eventually, and then also learning material. And I will do a follow-up video also for instructions on how to get started playing. But first, I'd like to just let you know that they're out here, get a few sales, get some people interested, and then once we receive our Duduks, we can all learn together. And I have a couple ideas about that we'll get into later. So I have this drone. This is an A432 Hertz that I'm practicing on. It's just happened to be the one I pulled out of the box and started playing. But so we can get them in 432 Hertz or 440 Hertz. Also, I will say that your embouchure is really can change the pitch. You can bend this thing a whole half step just by the way that you blow on it. So let me see if I can even demonstrate that. Yeah, so what I'm trying to say is that even though I have a 432 Hertz, you know, I've been practicing with drone sounds in the background and such, I can actually bend up and play along with different songs that are in 432 Hertz and 440 Hertz. That's kind of fun. So one of the #1 challenges that we have is to be able to play on pitch. It's one of the Duduk challenges that many players talk about, because there's so much inflection or so much you know, variation in embouchure and stuff. So I'm just going to play this for you here, and yeah, I hope you enjoy, and reach out, Miguel at singingtreeflutes.com, and within a couple of weeks you'll see all these on our website. Okay, I'm going to turn up this drone here and see if I can play with it for you for a little bit here.